Listen. You know what's going on with Liangelo Ball, G3, G Honcho. The man is becoming iconic right before our very eyes. But we're going to get into this whole Kevin Durant situation because he paid the utmost homage. He was in attendance, for this Commanders versus Lions game. We got a lot of team spirit too because we all know KD is a big time NFL fan. We all know he's from the DC area. Shout out to DC. You already know what it is. It's Flight Sports TV. Um, Obviously D Book, he's repping, you know, um, it's getting tricky, because the Lion thing is getting wild. But shout out to the Detroit Lions because not only was Booker repping the Lions, you see G3, he pulled up in his own custom jersey, getting the respect that he deserves. Listen, this is Liangelo Ball. Like I told you, y'all better pay homage. You understand? Now, Jello's performing, doing this thing. We got into the rehearsals. Or listen, we documenting this from point A to point B. You know, um, okay, Kevin Durant sees Jello performing, and he's hyping him up. He's very ecstatic. For Liangelo, I like the support from all of not just anybody. He getting support from superstars. You know, Obviously Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns was in the area. They just took down the Detroit Pistons. KD went off, and then he went to the NFL game. KD and the Suns, they've been repping, this team pretty much this game period all day. Durant was seen with a Brian Robinson number 8 jersey. So you see Devin Booker with the Lions logo on his shoes. So they were poking fun at each other pretty much all day. Who knows who's gonna get the last laugh after the last time I checked? Because we recording this, and while the game going on, it looked like the Detroit was on the ropes. Washington came to play tonight, pay homage. Let's get in the comment section. We're gonna be bringing news about this game as well because Jello was rooting for Detroit. I was rooting for Detroit because they paid homage to Jello. They giving him the respect he deserves. That's what it's all about. Liangelo, before the music career, he could have helped out Phoenix as well. Phoenix, they in a lot of turmoil. We don't know what's going to go on for a team that has assembled this kind of star power. They shouldn't be in the boat that they're in. They should be up at the upper echelon. I'm pretty sure when, ownership brought in all these people, they didn't think they'd be fighting and scratching and clawing to get into the playoffs. And that's what's happened. So Jello, he's got everybody together and happy. I didn't see no sign of Bradley Beal there. So we don't know what's truly going on. You know, um, Liangelo obviously can't fix the things going on in Phoenix with the Suns, but what's going to happen with the Bradley Beal saga? Because it seemed like it's more and more distant with the stars in Phoenix. It's like Kevin Durant and Booker, they have, just took each other up under each other's wings and they not dealing with no one. That's what I've seen. Maybe I'm wrong. Y'all get in the comment section. Y'all show me, what y'all think of the whole situation. Jello performing in the football stadium for the football game, for not only for the divisional. This is something that I've spoken to existence many times over already. I'm already telling you what's going to happen. I expect Jello to perform. We got the championship games coming up next week. Who's to say Detroit don't pull out and win this one? Who's to say Washington don't hit them with an upset, go in the locker room and start singing that song? And now you got a whole nother situation going on. So this song ain't just tied to Detroit. We take this to Kansas City. We could take this. Listen, tomorrow you got more big games. So we on. I'm telling you, I already been on record to say that I don't be surprised you see Lamar Jackson. That's what it's gonna really say when you hear Lamar Jackson come out singing this thing. It's gonna be over. But it's already over. But it's just gonna be over even some more. Just you need to get more and more stars behind this record. And shout out to the stars that's not getting behind it. Because eventually you will have to take heed. But Detroit, this was real special that he got a chance to perform for the Lions in particular, because the Lions was one of the first teams to really go public virally, you know, bumping the Liangelo Ball Tweaker song. You know, they were kind of in the first inception of the part of me, of the viral wave that transpired. Detroit they took center stage in it. They was a part of it, and then everybody came behind them. But Detroit was one of the first people, in the locker room, I'm gonna put that Jello on. And if you see when Jello was rehearsing and when he came out before the game, you see it was like basically a graphic, on the screen saying "Put that Jello on." So that seems to be the vibe and the slogan with Liangelo. I just can't wait for the next song, because something is telling me that this is just the beginning. Jello got anthems, and Jello is a likable guy. You understand? These people really like Jello. I really wish they would have liked him when he was trying to get into the league, because Jello went through all the avenues, and I would have loved to seen Durant and all these people, post things like this, when he was trying to do that at the highest level, scratching and clawing, going overseas, doing. It would have been nice if he could have got an invite from the Suns or something, do anything, yeah, alley oop or something. But nonetheless, we can't sit up here and act like he don't have great relationships with celebrities and everyone, because everybody has come out with support for Liangelo Ball. So we just gotta, take what we seeing, and Jello seems to be happy. So we all happy, and I'm expecting the next song to be another anthem, because, like I repeat, they like Liangelo Ball. So if they choose Liangelo to be the voice of these locker rooms, that's what it's gonna be, And right now, that's what has happened. You cannot escape this song. This song is everywhere, no matter what region. You in the West, you in the Midwest, you in the East Coast, you down south, you overseas, you Canada, wherever. This song is right in your face. And I'm expecting the video to take the song to a height that we just can't see right now. But I'm telling you, Universal, these guys, they got big things going on, and Def Jam. Liangelo Ball, man, is a trendsetter in this. He's showing a lot of these young up and coming rappers how to really negotiate your business, full ownership. You understand? Shout out to Big Baller Brand for teaching this kind of mindset. A lot of people would learn a thing or two if they study Big Baller Brand. I'm gonna leave it at that. Liangelo Ball, G3, G Honcho is a legend, an icon, a Chino Hills prodigy. The list goes on about Liangelo Ball, and you are seeing his star power continue to rise and rise before our very eyes. I'm just sitting back at this point, seeing how far things gonna go. Pause. I'm gonna leave it at that. It's Flight Sports TV.